Alright, my is the order a rabbit? I pretty much just named this after an anime I like, where it's basically that. So this one just uses a rabbit, a infected squirrel, and my Hamlet, the Vengeful porcupine, because Hamlet's great. He can take out a pet or two on his own. This team, though, is countered very heavily by an Anubish idol, which is very popular in PvP as well, because he's pretty good. He's a humanoid type, so he takes less damage from my critter attacks, which is what I mainly do with Hamlet and high IQ, my Arctic Hare, who is ridiculously fast. He can outspeed pretty much anything except for birds that are above 50% health. And that's pretty much why I have the Squirrel in here, to counter Anubish idols if I see him, or any other humanoids, because humanoids ruin my day. Anything else I'm pretty good against. I destroy undeads and elementals, which you see quite often in PvP. So yeah, zombie squirrel is in here just for Anubish idol, and I pretty much just it varies very heavily depending on who you're going against, which one starts off, which one finishes, how you do it. It's a very skill-based team, I would assume. So the first team going against an Unborn Valk, a Little XT, and a Moon. Moon's not all that great. It's just a rare pet from the Dark Moon Isle. But Unborn Valk, Little XT are pretty good. I go into my high IQ because I predict he's going to go into his Unborn Valk right away, which he does, and he switches out very smartly because my rabbit would have destroyed him. So I use the first turn to set up a dodge. It dodges an attack. He switches into his XT. He sets up his bomb, which is fine because I can just avoid it when it's about to go off anyway. I just keep going into my flurry because I hit harder. I get that extra hit since I'm faster than him. Faster than pretty much every pet. The rabbit is ridiculously crazy fast. So he is setting up his heart. If he takes any damage while it's out, then he'll do extra damage. So I'm obviously just going to avoid this round. And then he takes off because he knows he can't win this. Next up, a little harder of a team, Mr. Bigglesworth, a little something, I forget its name, the Shredder, and a Ruby Droplet. So, Mr. Bigglesworth, this is a really nice matchup right here. You see, I do extra damage to his Bigglesworth, and he does extra damage to me. Plus, well, his Frost Tomb doesn't really do much to me. I really should have avoided that, but I didn't, so whatever. I don't get stunned because of my critter racial anyway. I'm able to destroy his Frost Pillar immediately, since I do multi-turn attacks with my flurry, and I'm just going to dodge this guy. I should be able to beat him as long as I use my dodges very smartly. He is going to die this turn, but he's going to come back in his round of immunity, and I'm pretty much dead too, because if I switch into another pet, it's just going to get hit by the Frost Tomb, so I pretty much just have to stay in right now. So I just pass. I'm not even going to attack because I know what he's going to do, and if I attack him, it's not going to do anything because he's going to die this turn anyway. So I go into my Hamlet, and then he's going to go into a Skybow because he'd be crazy not to. Skybow's a lot like the Dragon Pandaren Dragonling, in that he's a fast SS type with decoy. And I know he's going to go straight into the decoy, so I use this opportunity to set up my double Powerball. That way I'm able to outspeed him. Thanks to being able to outspeed him, I can set up my Spike Shield and do some extra damage to him, except Spike Shield doesn't do that much damage to him since it is magic damage, and he does take less damage from that. He gets a lucky stun off of his grinding. I don't know why he would take Gears. Gears kind of sucks, but I guess. Oh, he got a double. No, I thought he got a double stun off of me. Never mind. I survive his bomb, and I'm now activating the Beast Racial, where if you're under 50% health, you do 25% more damage. And I'm just going for the flanks, and my flank is able to hit 3 times, which kills him in his round, where he gets brought back to like 20% health, which is amazing for me. I go straight into my shield, because if he hits me, it's a good chance I might die, plus I need to stop some of the damage from the bomb that's going to go off in one turn. He sets up a bubble, so it doesn't really do that much for me. I live the bomb, which is amazing, and I use this opportunity to try to take out his bubble, which doesn't really happen, and he's still pretty high health. Now it's an Absorb versus an Absorb. He has Blood Plague and Absorb, and I have my Absorb actually does more damage, Consume, because it has a 1-round cooldown, so I can't really use it as often as his, but I do have a Dot, and he doesn't. He just has 2 Absorbs. We're basically just having a heal off, and instead I just go for, he's really low right now, and I I'm just going for the disease bite because I know I have my turn of immunity, and I'm just gonna go for it, because if we go into an absorb battle, I can't win because he has more heals than I do. So I mean, I still use the absorbs obviously, but I'm going for the kill. I'm letting my health go down. I'm not using absorb off cooldown, while he's using his blood plague every 5 rounds. Plus, oh, he's refreshing it early. That's stupid. That's why you lose. You were refreshing blood plague too early.